All right, and welcome back to episode 2 of Bid Buzz, the exclusive podcast put forth by the South Shore Business Improvement District. I am here today with Mike Bloomfield.
Hello, hello.
Director and board member of the South Shore Business Improvement District, as well as the owner of Techie Geek that resides in Eltingville. And we're also joined today by another Bid board member, Carmine Gualtieri, who is also the owner of 3 unique properties in the South Shore Bid, Pizza Parlor District and Richmond Republic. So what's up? How are you?
What's up? You said my name right.
I got it right. I know. I screwed up the other day. I apologize. So
I heard you've been screwing up for 20 years.
Oh, yeah. That is true, actually. He did say that. But before we get into it and before we talk about all of your businesses and your involvement in the bid, we just, at the beginning of each bid podcast, we want to explain what the bid is because it's a unique thing. So for those that are listening and watching, a business improvement district is created to make the district that it serves cleaner, safer, and more beautiful for people to live, work, and shop. And basically it exists so that all the businesses that reside within the district, in our case, the district is Annandale, Eltingville, and Great Hills, they have access to things that other businesses and owners and operators don't have. We know the sanitation is going to clean up the garbage every day because that's part of what they do. But within the bid, for example, we have private sanitation. We know that during the holidays, there are locations that spend money to put up lights, and there are locations that don't. The bid does that. Carmine, tell us a little bit about your businesses and your involvement in the Business Improvement District.
Okay. We have District, which has been open now like 2.5, 3 years. And it's pretty much, I'd say, a sports bar, restaurant, bar, Pizza Parlor, which is right next door. And we've been there now 6 years. And Richmond Republic, which is in Eltingville and is a family restaurant, gastropub, bar atmosphere as well. I oversee them in many different ways, but I'd say really the marketing aspect and just run all 3 from behind the scenes as much as possible. I'm probably the most active at District. I'm there as much as possible.
Gotcha. So he's like you, the man behind the curtain.
I think we have a challenge for him, though.
The Wizard.
We have him.
The Wizard.
We have him in Annandale. We have him in Eltingville. We need to get a great kill spot now.
That's true.
You could be the first big, right, with a business
first
big
member
member
with all
in
3.
all 3.
You're currently the only bid member with businesses in 2.
No, he's not.
You can't count the bank. You can't put a restaurant
Why?
against the bank.
Why can't you count the
Oh,
bank?
that's right.
Well, I'm saying it's a different concept. The bank. They're a bank. They can do whatever they want. You're a small business owner who's investing
I can't
money
do
and
whatever
doing.
I want.
Well, I'm saying you know.
He just challenged you. You can't do it if you want.
You know,
But next time we have you on, I
If
want to
the-
know if you'll be announcing
Great
the
Hills?
grand opening of your Great Hills
if
location.
Flagstar got up tomorrow, the guy who owns Flagstar, I was like, put up another branch. He just does it. Carmine's got to go out and build it, pay for it, get it done. You don't just do things like that. Banks can do that. Well,
Okay.
maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you're wrong.
I don't know. I think it's easier for a
But
bank.
then we could get you.
definitely
It's
easier.
easier for
But
the.
that was my point.
But we got a challenge.
All right.
Gotta
I
come
like
up with, we
challenges.
got to come up with something in Great Hills.
I like challenges.
So as a business owner with multiple locations, this actually might make more sense for you. We're going to ask all the business owners that come on the show similar questions, but you're essentially paying to be a part of the bid. So we want to be clear about that. You know this and the businesses know that, but do you feel that the money that's being invested in the bid, because again, the bid is a nonprofit, as we know, the money that's being invested in the bid and then ultimately being disseminated to promote and help and raise awareness for the businesses, do you feel that's a good investment?
I do. Yeah, I think it's been great.
Now, you have businesses in other locations across the island, and these are the only ones within a bid. Am I correct or am I wrong? Do you have any other locations that are in a bid?
No, I think you're right. Knowing your locations.
It's definitely the most active bid, I'll tell you that. But I don't think I don't have anything on Forest Avenue.
No, I
don't
think he's
there's
in a
any-
merchant district on Richmond Road.
Okay, so an
Right.
up and coming, perhaps you're in.
Yeah.
But so of all the locations that you own, do you see any differences in the way the storefronts appear, the way the towns are maintained, the way the sanitation is managed, the way the holidays are orchestrated?
100%. I could tell you, I've told you many times, I see the new trees, I see the new garbage cans in front of the train station. I see the guys cleaning up. I see the guy on the weekends cleaning the streets. So it's definitely a difference as far as Christmas. Yeah, of course, the lights. I know we have the lights that go from one side of the street to the other. It's definitely been an improvement. How many years has it been now? 3?
So we started in 2015.
I've been on the. I wasn't on the bid back then.
You weren't on the bid back then.
Okay. All right.
You were just friends
I was
with
going
the
to say,
bid.
time's really flying.
I was just receiving emails telling me I'm not allowed.
Yeah, so Mike said when he first opened up, he was in his house and
I wasn't within the
he's on
confinements of
Wilson,
the bid.
but he's in Eltingville and Wilson. And he sent an email to the bid. It came to me, and he said, I'd like to be a part of it. And I just shot him an email that said, you're not in the district, no good.
That was
Something like
before he knew me.
Right, that was before I knew. Now he's on the board, so go figure.
And not only is the bid trying to help the businesses bring awareness, we're doing that and trying to bring people in to be a part and learn about the businesses. So we have the up and coming food truck festival. We have the up and coming trolley crawl,
which is a great one.
and that's
August 13th.
and by doing that, your businesses are a part of that. We also do that as a way to not only bring people in and help make that a really nice day, but also pay and help give some of the money you've given us back to the business owners there.
I could tell you this. You'll be happy.
I'm always happy.
We, in our main office, we have a room with just a huge calendar of 6 months calendars. The trolley crawl made the calendar. So we're officially on the board. And the reason why is because it's become a day that actually we have to be ready for. We were thinking of different ways of maybe we should have music, maybe we should do bingo, because honestly, in the last couple of years, we've definitely noticed that it's a draw.
You do all three? Or Pizza Parlor?
He doesn't have a choice.
We do.
You do
he
all
does
three,
all
yeah.
three.
Yeah.
I just text him like,
We
gotta
do.
do it.
But like I said, it's become a good day for us.
One of the things that I want to talk about delicately, because you get it, and I don't want to insinuate that there are businesses within the bid that don't get it, but the real value is that the bid itself is paying to create this event, paying to market this event, paying to get the trolley, paying for everything that goes into it. And in the beginning, we were asking restaurants to participate and donate, just to be involved. And my thought was, you know what, if I'm going to be bringing you new potential customers guaranteed, why wouldn't you want to support? But we did have a few that didn't, and they all had rightful reasons as to why not. So what the board did was decide that any restaurant that participates will now get $500. And that $500 can be used to offset the cost of food, offset the cost of different personnel and employees you might need to bring on. But there are still businesses that will approach that heard about it, know about it, like it, and they still say no. I don't understand if, as a business owner, if another organization is going to pay to market your brand, market your place, bring you customers, and tells you, do me a favor, create a coupon, sell sangria, sell whatever you want, and make money on it. Any words of wisdom that you can share to people who seem to be closed-minded? Because I don't think these restaurants don't want to do it. I think either they're scared or they don't understand it. So you, as a person who's been involved and done it year after year, what could you share with them as to why they should get involved?
Because it's your community. I think you want to have good, strong ties with your community and the people that live there and the residents. And what a better way to bring in people that maybe didn't even. Every day I have people tell me, I didn't even know you guys were here, and I've been there for 14 years. But I'm just saying, you have an event here that actually is going to bring people in that maybe have never been to your place, never seen it, and try something. What I would say to them is this: what is that billboard costing you to advertise to people in Eltingville or Great Kills? How much is that costing you? Now you have an event that actually is bringing you in business for free, and you're actually getting paid for it. You know?
Last year, how many people did we have at the trolley?
We sold out, 300 people.
It's a good day.
And not only that, so yes, the business is, just because you're a restaurant, not a restaurant, doesn't mean you can't involve. Put a table outside. You're having 300 people,
Walk by.
and maybe more because you're getting kids, families who are coming in and making their way through. Put some swag out, put brochures out. Just because you're not a restaurant, that there's still foot traffic going. It's an opportunity to put new people to learn about your business.
And that's what it's all about. Even new people to learn about the towns. We had a number of people last year that I spoke with at length, because they were such nice people that came from the North Shore that they honestly said to me, and as an Annandale guy through and through, when someone says, I've never been to Annandale, I cringe, but that's what they said. They're like, I've never been to Annandale. And I'm like, what?
And that's great, because now they come, they try something you're giving. They go, oh, this is great. You know what? Just like we go to the North Shore to get food, maybe they're now going to come. They go to District to have a drink and a burger.
Yeah, or book a party because they like the setup.
Just exposure. And it's a unique thing that we're doing, and we're happy that you're supporting.
It's the same thing of the people that join the Chamber of Commerce, right? And think they join the chamber, and you get the plaque and the sticker. You put the sticker on your window, and like people are going to bust your door down. No, you join the chamber, and you have to be a part of it. It's no different, right? You're in the bid. Now take advantage of what we're offering.
What you're offering.
And we're going to be offering, I believe, September, we have the annual meeting.
Yep, September we have our annual meeting.
And that's going to be a great opportunity for other big members to come out, learn about what's up and coming next year, what's the plan for the bid, learn more about this podcast and how they could be a part of this podcast and get on. And we have a tough time getting people there. But we're going to make it more fun this year. I think we are planning to do it potentially District, I believe it was.
Yeah,
We're planning,
we'll talk to Carmine after we leave here, but we'll probably have it at District.
we're going to have
the
food
annual
and
meeting.
drinks. You can get drunk, so come on, get some free drinks.
And then what you said, we didn't even say it. I guess I got to be cognizant and say it every time we do one of these. But what we're doing right here, right now, the Bid Buzz podcast, is something that, again, the bid is paid for. It's underwritten. It's going to be not only published on social media, not only published on all of the bid websites and social media, but it's going to be given to the business owners so that they can do with it what they wish on all their social medias. And it's also going to be promoted on silive.com. And all this is going to be provided to anyone within the bid, any of the business owners, 380 business owners. We encourage you all to visit southshorebid.org, sign up, fill out the form, whatever you need to do, reach out to us. But we want to get you on, and this is all something that we're doing for you guys to benefit your business.
And it's an opportunity, Carmine, or any other business owner that comes in. If you have a promo, a message, or something you want to get to SI Live, normally you have to go to SI Live and pay to get those impressions, pay to get your advertisement. This is a video, a reel that's going to be up on SI Live that you could put a call to action, a special. Hey, we got the $40 half tray special. It's up there.
Carmine's the king of the half tray
The
specials.
king of the half tray.
I don't know how that happened, but yeah.
Listen, funny story. When you started that, right, and when I had my former business, we were like, what the hell is this guy doing? He's crazy. But then everybody started doing it. And my nephew's, we got to do something. I was like, go ahead, do it. I don't know. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Give half trays full. I don't know. But you started that whole trend. And it was beautiful because it kept you above water.
It did.
And it got you through COVID.
And it brings new people in.
And it got new people who may have said, and I don't know your prices, but may have said $50 for a tray of chicken parm is too expensive, so I'll try 20.
We probably lost a fortune in the beginning on it, but I think we figured out how to do it so that it makes sense.
And
we don't make a
else.
lot of money on it, but at least, it's something for
keep
the
the guys
customers.
working,
keep
If you're not losing money,
Right.
and you're helping, and you almost think of it as investment, right? You're investing for the future. You might have got me for the one half tray, but now I'm like, wow, this is great. Now I'm ordering the New Year's Eve special, right? You're
listen,
investing in.
I'll say this. As an owner of the pizzeria, I always say I don't want to be the cheapest pizzeria. We don't skimp out. We go for the best cheese, the best bread. The half tray thing is like a weird thing because I think in some ways it makes people feel like, oh, he's got low quality
you're cheapening the
ingredients
brand.
and I'm cheapening the brand. But in all honesty, I don't think it does. I think we still do. We keep a good product and we're not the cheapest. I mean, I'm not going to be.
That's fine, yeah.
But I think that most of our customers definitely enjoy it.
The most valuable.
Yeah.
All the ones that you want to keep around. So you've been involved with the bid for many years. You've seen a lot of things come from start to finish and a lot of things come to fruition. What do you think would be beneficial looking forward for the bid to look at or examine or consider doing for the businesses? What do you personally, you're on the board, so you have a bigger say, but if you were just a regular business, what do you feel would benefit you that the bid could do?
Safety is always important, right? But I genuinely think that the neighborhoods are safe. Other than things that happen here and there, occasional things.
Which you're going to get anywhere.
I spend 90% of my time in Annandale and Eltingville, and honestly, they're safe. But I think doing more things like the trolley, listen, for my business, things like that are great. I told you I thought we should do a feast or a street festival. Stuff like that is great. I also enjoy that. So for me, I'm a little biased towards that.
Well, as an event company.
And
me too.
the Santa event is great. Things like that are great. Anything like that I feel is good. And listen, I also have a family on the South Shore. I'm raising kids on the South Shore. So family stuff is also
And it's
a
something
plus.
to bring them to and something to
Yeah,
do.
listen, again, I'm a big supporter of Staten Island, and I told you guys I love it here. I'm not one of these guys who's rushing out to Jersey. So things like that, I think are what, is what makes us great.
I think we need a feast. We've
would
talked
love
about
it.
last year doing something big.
I already run the only feast in the borough. How
know.
many can I do?
Even we spoke about, or now we have Carmine. We have some contacts we can maybe get because we talked about doing bands or
Entertainment and
almost
stuff.
a show, right? Something to bring in, really make it, pack it out, right?
Listen, the only issue we have, I should say, is that in some of the areas it's difficult to close down the street.
know.
So in Annandale, we get away with it, right? In Annandale, we're not going to say I don't ask for permission, but we don't ask for permission, and we just shut down Jefferson Boulevard.
It's a small.
Right, but still, but either way,
Can we do it for weeks?
that's the problem. But in other words, we definitely can explore more events. But anything else that you could think of, or even you, Mike? So anything else that we can do, like the podcast idea was Mike's idea. We spoke about this. Mike was on the first episode last week. He was talking about the podcast. But anything else you could think of?
Social media marketing, maybe figuring out a way to just advertise the businesses more through the bid,
Right.
things like that,
And I
make it
think
more fun.
This is going to help with that, right?
Definitely
Because
does.
now reels, chopping
Right.
reels. This is
Now we'll have social media
we're going
content.
to have a lot of content.
Yeah.
I think I would say a better directory. I like to give more work to this guy.
Yeah, he likes it. That's
So I
fine.
think of a directory searchable, that almost a profile that the business owner could control if they choose to.
We're close to it.
Not every, that's great. Not every business owner is going to do it, but maybe Carmine's going to go up and say, you know what, here's the bid specials that we're offering. And mention the bid and now get $10 off, whatever.
The ultimate goal, and I'll say this to both of you at the same time, is to create the directory such that it's almost like a mini Groupon. And what I mean is the business owner can manage it. People can go to it and, like a Yelp, leave a review. Problem is sometimes they're good or bad, but either way, leave a review. Business owners can go in and update in real time, similar to like the Chamber of Commerce. Mm-hmm. Now, the Chamber of Commerce, we know we all have one. Have you ever gone in and updated it?
I do.
You do?
I actually do.
I've never done it.
Most people
Most
don't.
people don't.
If
That's
you
the
go
thing.
look at mine, I have forms that pop up. And
Because you're smart and you invested in it. I feel like if we do it and it doesn't work, then the whole idea of the Groupon thing fails, because I envision a day where you could walk into Pastos's and show them your phone and it's a digital coupon from the bid and you get $2 off ravioli.
But now, if you don't try or fail,
I
you won't
agree
be
with you.
successful anyway. You might as well just close up and not try now.
Agreed. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're saying it live on the podcast that we're going to do it.
There you go.
We'll get that out there. More work for me.
He's get him off. He's not inviting
He
anymore.
just loves it. He just loves it. So, again, episode 2. This is something that's brand new. I think we're definitely the only bid in the borough to undertake something like this.
We think we're only big in the country.
Yeah, I think we're the only bid in the country. I like to say that. I'm going to keep saying it. We're the only bid in the country until someone like calls me or sends
you
me a
out on
letter. Yeah, then that's it. We're the only bid in the country doing it. But who are some of the business owners in the bid that you guys would like to see on the show? Because I think we're going to have to like really call them out. I think it's, for as much as we understand.
Can I interview them?
Yeah, you can interview them. We want you to be the interviewer. Mike, come on and be an interviewer.
I want Joe O'Toole.
You want to do Joe
Joyce's,
O'Toole?
yeah.
Joyce's. All right. You call it out.
I want to be here if he's bringing
Can
food.
we have beers and food?
You can do whatever you want.
I think
Why
you
not?
can.
There's
Bring
no
samples,
rules here.
talk about it. All right.
I want to interview.
Carmine is going to interview Joey O'Toole, but Joey O'Toole is
Over a
going to
beer.
be, he's going to be easy to get out. We
Is
need
that-
to pull business owners
we need
out.
we need to get Ed from Country Donuts.
Okay.
Because he's very involved in the community, but he never comes on any of this. I
We'll
think
get
he'd
him.
be a good one. And I just want free donuts and coffee.
This year
while
is
he's
the
here.
first year he's participating in the trolley event. He's
really?
participating. Yeah, he's in. He's in. So we got him. So we want Eddie Country Donuts. Who else do we want to see? It doesn't have to be a restaurant. We have 380 businesses. We want to call out a few. This way, when the reels go up, I could tag those businesses and we could tag them and they'll be like, Carmine called me out. I got to go.
Everyone
Or-
loves Carm.
Or Mike said I have to come on the
Everyone
show.
loves Carvel.
That's your friend.
And so we get Jason from Carvel.
Jason from
I'll give you a
Carvel.
good one. How about the cigar store in Eltingville?
Al?
Yeah,
Is that his
Al
name?
from the cigar store. Yeah, absolutely. We'll make that's Gary's building.
And we
So
get
we'll
cigars.
make, free samples probably. I don't know.
He wants to interview him
I'm
too.
just looking. Yeah.
He's looking for the swag. All right, so we got 3 candidates. So we're going to work on that. We'll try and get as many candidates as we can,
Right.
and we'll call them out. We'll tag them on social. In the meantime, once again, we encourage anyone who resides in the Business Improvement District, again, Annandale, Eltingville, or Great Kells, that's watching or listening, go to southshorebid.org, click the form, and you can become a guest on the podcast. Again, this is something free for you, a tool to help promote your business, promote awareness of the towns and your business at no cost to you, something that the bid is providing, and we're proud of that. So before we close, gentlemen, do we have any closing words?
Just don't forget about the trolley event.
August 13th.
So we hope to see everyone there.
We hope this episode is out by then, but it should be.
Yeah, we'll make that up with that thing. And then also, and if you're in the bid, to make sure to watch, we're going to get some information out, but the annual meeting is definitely something every big member should be a part of. It's really educational. We're going to make it fun this year at District, and you should be a part of it.
Agreed. Colin, we got.
I just thought about it. We're gonna release a new menu at the Pizza Parlor. I would say probably in about maybe 3-4 weeks. Come check us out. We haven't really done something like this in a long time. We're gonna add a bunch of new stuff, fun
Menu
stuff,
redo.
different stuff.
Your last menu redo was fantastic.
Yeah,
That's
you're gonna like this one.
No, this one's great. The bacon.
We make it fun.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got to be fun. Come on.
All right, so check it. So
agree.
give me the handles for the 3 restaurants. That you can give me. Because
Okay,
you
so
were
you
on the
got,
previous podcast, you had too many. But this one
yeah.
you could do it.
District Bar NYC is District at Pizza Parlor, and Richmond Republic at Richmond Republic.
Cool. So
Hit us up.
Carmine, thanks for being with us. Mike, thanks for being a co-host
Thank
today.
you.
We appreciate it. Once again, this is the South Shore Bid Buzz podcast. We encourage you to follow us. All our social media is at South Shore Bid. Check out the website at southshorebid.org if you want to be on the podcast or to list your business on our new business directory that'll be coming. Anything
That's
else?
a buzz.
That's the buzz, and that's a wrap.
Thank you, guys.